Let's learn sed command. How to play with sed command and what is sed command. The first of all, I will take the SSH of my VM, and so I took the SSH of my VM, and second tab I will be open here, and same thing I will do here. Let me clear screen. So we have opened two tabs, first for the document and second for to perform the operation. So we have these two screen, and now we are going to be learn sed command. So sed command is used to perform CRUD operation on which we will perform this CRUD operation. We will perform this CRUD operation on text. This text could be a single line or multi-line. How do you get these lines or text? So you can get this line from the file, and this file could be a configuration file in a Linux system. It could be a logging file, so on which you can perform this CRUD operation. So using files we can get it this text, right? And as well as this text we can get also from previous command. What is CRUD? CRUD is nothing, it's an acronym, and it is stand for create, read, update, delete. Here we will perform create, read, update, delete operation on text in a file. How we can we perform this operation, and what is the syntax for it? So I'll just let you know one more thing here. For create, we will use some character. What character we will use here? A we can be used, or I in a sed command to perform this operation. And we have another operation, read. For read we will use P operation, P character, small p character. And for update we use here C or S. Any one of this we can be used to update text. For delete, we will use D character. So as we have seen, we have some character to perform this CRUD operation, that is a I, P, C, S, D. These character we have to understand how we can be used to perform this operation on a file text. So for that, what we have to do here, we have to use here main sed to take and help how we can be use this character to perform this operation on a text. Enter. Now here you can see sed. What is this? It's a stream editor. Means you can edit text, right? Or you can filter or transform your text. So filter, as you know, in a grep command, what we do in a grep command, we will filter the lines from the text file, right? We cannot perform the operation like deletion operation, we cannot perform there, right? We cannot update any text, just we have to filter those line in which your regex pattern match. But same functionality we can also achieve with the help of a sed command, itself having a grep command inside sed. So here we have a additional features or option that you can do with sed, that is a CRUD operation. And we have this syntax that we have to use sed, then option you have to use, and then here you have to use that action, and then input file in which your data is available, and you can get, if you are not passing this input files, so you can get it from the previous line. And option, what are options? Hyphen n, hyphen it, hyphen n, or hyphen hyphen quit, or hyphen hyphen silent. Any one of these options you can be used. So when we use this one, whenever you need to be print only those tags in which your pattern will match. So you don't want to print extra lines in which your data is not matching. So that we have to use hyphen hyphen debug. So it will help you to troubleshoot how the flow is going behind of this to perform this action. And we have a hyphen e, then script you have to be passed, or you can be use hyphen hyphen expression equal then script. So using this option you can pass your action, what action you want to be passed. Or you have and you have also option hyphen f, then script file. So whatever action you are going to be perform, you can put inside the file, and using that file you can be apply. Right here more than one or one action you can be put. Or you can use this syntax as well, hyphen hyphen file equal then script file. And we have this hyphen e, similar to grep command, in which having a hyphen e to extended regex. So what are the extended regex pattern which we use? Question mark, dot, break it, curly bracket, right? So these are the pattern that we use with this. You can use as well if you want to be apply that functionality. Now let's come to see the pattern, how we can be use it. And so you have to come here, it's called sad, you have to use, and then paste here, and then you have to use the option. Which option I'm going to be use here? I will use option this one, because I need to be perform action. So for action you can use this one or this one, or without any this option you can also put your action. How? Let's make it space and hyphen e, then space, you have to use inverted single inverted comma. Inside this you have to press your action, what action you are going to be perform. Inside you have to put your those character a, I, p, d, c, s, any one of these you can put here. So which one action you want to be perform? For example, p, and on which file I want to be print perform, etc slash password, and enter. Now we are able to see all the data. Same way, here you can see, here we are getting 2 times every line, right? So for that, what you can do, you can remove this one using this option hyphen and. Let's scroll down, and here I will be use this option. It's your choice where you want to be used, and before E or after E you can be used. It's your choice. Now you can see this time we are getting only 1 time. Let me clear screen. Let me move to my directory, bash script. So here we have seen sad, then option which one, hyphen E, and here you can be use that one T, and you can also perform the actions on a different file. So we have already some file data dot txt, and now you can look at here. So we have this file, we are able to see 2 times every file, right? But if you read this data, so here you will see only the 1 time, right? But here you are able to see 2 times. Why? Because it will match and then print. Matches line as well, it is printing, and non-matching line as well. So for to remove this problem, you can be use hyphen n, right? Now this time we are getting same. Let me clear this screen. So same way you can put in a file as well. So how you can be put this file? Let me create one file, script.sad, or here you can be use my script. So you can create any file. So why I'm using extension sad? Because I'm using a sad command. So for that I'm using this, and here you have to use the your action. So I will use, and here you can be use another action as well, C, and here I will use hello. Now I'm using two action, save it. So here we were using two action, one for print and C for change with hello. So let's perform this operation. Sad we have to use, right? Then option F we have to use, right? And just come to here, and here you will see the this one syntax we have to use, right? Let me copy and paste here. This is not my file name, it's script, my script. My script is my file, and this is my data.txt file on which I want to be perform this operation. Now enter. Now what is happening here? It is changing the line with hello, 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 hello. Changing every line with hello. So how you can be control it? We'll let you know later. So we have put two action. We have another syntax for, we have learned how we can be pass your action using -e and using -f. So we have a two way, and we have another way also, said you have to use, and without e you can also pass your action. Which action you want to be? P, and then data.txt and enter. Now we were able to do it, and this time it is printing also two times. You can be control it with -n. How you can be put your action? What is the syntax for that? Just come to here and scroll down. One by one you have to see the commands. Command is nothing, your action which you have to perform. Equal, what this will do, it will print the current line. If you want to see that how we can be used, sad, then here equal you have to use, and data.txt and enter. Now it is printing the line. Before the your text, it is printing the line, and how many line is there? 5. So you can get it the number as well. If you have a file, you want to be get it the number only, how many number is there in that file. So using this action, you have this action, you can be performed, but we have to focus on the CRUD only. Let's learn another action, and this is the syntax for what this will do. It will append this text. Which one? This one text. And see how we can be used, a, then slash, then your text you have to be pass it. Let me copy this one, then you have to pass here text, sad, and this is the action. Here you can be passed, then your text you have to be passed, my new line, and in which data dot txt and enter. Now here you can see it is adding my new line after every line, adding. So that means it is appending. It will be append end of each line, right? Globally it is appending. And we have another action also, -i. What this will do, it will insert text, and let's see, sad, same way we can do here. Instead of append end of each line, what you can do, you can add before each line as well. So for that you have to use I. Now you can see it is appending before each line, ending of each line, before, after. This operation you can be performed with AI. Let me clear this screen, and now we have to understand another action, that is a C option. So what this will do, replace and select a line with the text. So select a line, it will be replace. So which line you want to be replaced? So let me copy this syntax, and here I will paste. So let's enter. So what is happening here? It is replacing each line. And one more thing, we have performed this operation, and we have one more operation is left, as. Let's scroll down. For that we have this one syntax, we have to use it. Let me copy, and how we can be use this one. Inside this inverted comma we have to use this syntax. Just copy, and here try to understand what this will do. It will regex pattern. Here you have to pass the regex pattern. Wherever this will be find, it will be replaced with your new line. So I will create here my file name, PowerShell. Okay, wherever PowerShell keyword is available, what this will do, it will be replaced with new text. So what text you want to be update here? New PowerShell and enter. What happened here? It was replaced, right? And one more thing here, I just want to tell you, if I try to replace E, I will use here E. You can see here we have it E two time. So I will use here has. I just want to tell you one thing here. Now you can see it has been replaced with E. Wherever E was there, but this E was not replaced. So what is happening whenever it will be matched? So in the first occurrence, it will break cycle. So if you want to perform this operation, you have to use here one flag that is a G. Now you will see that impact. This time it is doing that one. And one more thing, we have performed many operation, right? We have this one operation, C operation, right? And here you can see we are using a space. You can remove this one. It's your choice. And here, from here, you can also remove a space and you can perform action. And before there was an space, let's remove that space as well. So same way you can do with I, with A. And here we are using here slash for A, I, C. These are three characters. For that, you can remove this slash as well. It's an optional for this, and then you have to put the space. Now you can see we were able to also perform this operation with I. You can also perform this operation with C. A as well. You can perform this operation. So till here we have learned only how to use sed command and what action we can be performed. So now we have to go little bit advanced. So as you can see here, we are able to perform on each and every line. We have to control this line. We have one more thing here. We are updating this line, right? So what is doing? It is doing with every line. How do you know where you have to change this text? You have to provide the address where you want to be perform CRUD operation. So for that you have to provide the address. So address could be a number or regex pattern. So address could be a number or regex pattern. On the basis of that, you can be perform CRUD operation. You can perform CRUD operation. So how do I use this address? So as you know, we have used many action I, we have C, we have S as well. So before every this character S, I, A, we have to provide address. Here you have to provide address before every character of action A, I, S, C, D. Let me tell you here address, how you can be use address. Here you have the addresses and we have this syntax number you can be used, right? And we have this one that you can be used and regex pattern, and we have additional features so related to number. So how we are going to be used? First I will be use the number. So sed, and I will perform operation. Which operation? C slash, or without slash you can be perform, which I just want to update my new line data.txt. So before that, what is happening? It is updating all. But now if I provide the line number here, before this character you have to be specified. So at line number 2, now you can see it is only changing the line number 2. And here you can pass here line number 5th as well. So it is changing only line number 5th. And you can provide here range as well. So how you can be provided the range? Now you can see, come to here, and here you can see the comma which you can be provide here 1 comma 4, that we were able to use the address as well sad, and inside this you have to use the address, then action, then input file. Sad, here I will be use print hyphen data dot txt, and here you can be control the line number 2, but it is printing all. For that I will use this one line number 2, it is printing only. And you can also provide the range 1 comma 2, like that you can be provide the range 3 comma 5, and you can also perform different syntax with the number, that is a address plus n is a number, address here could be a number, and regex pattern as well. Here let me use a starting point comma plus 2. What is the meaning of it? Well, it will start from 2, and after that it will add 2 more line on which you have to perform this action. Enter. It is starting line number 2 and it is performing this operation. It's just for addition. And same way we have a tilde and. So what this mean? Will match address 1 and the lines following address until the next line whose input line number is multiple of n. That means divisible by n. For example, if I put here CSV file, and now you can see the line as well. Here I have given the line get data.csv. Now you can see we have line also against each. So we are able to print this one, and now with the tilde what happened? It is also adding that one, but here you have to understand from 2, after 2 which number is divisible by 2? 4. So till 4 it is printing. If I put here 4 or 5, after 5 is there any number which is divisible by 2? After 5, 6. If any number which are divisible by 3, which is starting this, at the first occurrence it will be break the cycle. So this is the meaning of it. And we have also another feature that you can be used here, that is a first step. So this first should be a starting point from where you want to be start, and the step you have to be pass here. Like if you are putting here 2, so every second line you have to perform this operation. I am performing here P. You can be perform D here. So for example, I will use that one. Start from 3 tilde 4 and perform. That has been deleted. It is nothing printing that one. And let me show you that one. Let me remove this one. Now you can see. So are you able to see the line? Every fourth line has been deleted. You can see the number is not appearing here. 3 line number is not appearing. Every second line you can be performed here. Every second line is deleting from here. Now you can see 1, 2, and third has been deleted. 4 and fifth has deleted. 6, 7 has been deleted. 8, ninth has been deleted. 10, 11 has been deleted. Right. So every second line it is deleting, and you can pass here 5. So every fifth line it will perform delete operation. If you want to perform P operation, you can be perform P, and you just print only those lines. Now you can see it is printing only those lines. You can perform update operation as well, like that. This was the numbering limitation, how you can be put the address and on which line you want to be perform this. Same way we have a sad underscore S and regex pattern, there is a syntax error slash you have to be used end of this. So now it is doing wherever, so it the number is matching. So in the starting it is matching, so it is not moving the globally. So you can be use the global flag for that, right? So now it is doing, but I just want to do this thing wherever end of this line it will be matched. Now you can see end of this line it is matching, that has been updated. So this is the regex pattern. You must have to be understand about the regex pattern, and here you can be control the line. So I just want to control line number 3 to 7. So it will only change at that line, and you can pass like fifth. So till here it is only changing. So this was about only the number base